Welcome to this explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here today because we're looking at something the entire entertainment industry has literally been holding its breath for over a decade to see. Yep, we're talking about Rockstar Games and a title that is, undeniably, one of the most anticipated releases in history. Today, we're going to break down the highly anticipated features that aren't just your standard incremental upgrades. No, these are mechanics that aim to set a completely new standard for open-world games. All right, let's just dive right into the 5 features making this upcoming release so incredibly exciting.
So can one game change everything? I mean, it's a bold question, right? But honestly, when you look at the sheer scale of what's being built here, it's absolutely the right question to be asking. We're moving way past the era of games just being digital sandboxes. What the source material reveals is a massive push towards creating a living, breathing digital universe. The hype surrounding this release? It isn't just about a new story, it's about a fundamental shift in how we actually experience virtual environments.
Number 1. The ultimate Vice City. Building the biggest map yet.
So the game marks a highly anticipated return to Vice City. But wait, this isn't the map you might remember from decades past, okay? It's operating on an absolutely unprecedented scale. You aren't just getting a massive concrete jungle anymore. We're talking expansive, sun-drenched beaches that transition seamlessly right into those iconic, glowing, neon-lit city streets defining the skyline. But then, eventually the neon fades, right? It bleeds into rugged rural areas and deeply atmospheric murky wetlands. And scattered throughout all of this whole shebang are numerous hidden locations just waiting to be discovered. The contrast between the hyper-realistic, high-detail city life and those expansive swamps means your exploration is going to feel richer and way more varied than anything we've ever experienced before.
Moving on to number 2, breathing life into NPCs, a city that actually reacts to you.
Because let's face it, a massive map means absolutely nothing if it feels empty. That is exactly why the AI driving the people in this world has been completely overhauled. Think about it. In the past, pedestrians were essentially just animated set dressing. Well now, they behave far more realistically, interacting with their environment in really dynamic ways. And more importantly, they actually react to crimes in a believable manner. This is absolutely crucial because it stops you, the player, from feeling like you're the center of the universe. The city exists with or without you. It's a real ecosystem. The realistic pedestrians walking those neon streets are totally aware of what's happening around them, which shifts the game from a static backdrop to this dynamic, reactive, almost documentary-style world.
Number 3. The thrill of the chase. Evolving police and pursuits.
Okay, if you've played previous games, you definitely know the old drill. You commit a minor crime in the middle of nowhere and boom, the police somehow psychically know your exact GPS coordinates. Well, that collective trauma of omniscient cops, that's over. That illusion is completely shattered now. The authorities actually have to do their jobs. They have to search areas, investigate clues left behind, and really coordinate their response to track you down. Escaping the law isn't just about driving fast in a straight line anymore, you know? It completely changes the gameplay loop into this intense, tactical stealth and survival mission. It just makes every single getaway far more intense and profoundly realistic.
But hey, when your getaway does inevitably turn into a high-speed pursuit, the mechanics are totally ready for you. The driving physics have received a massive overhaul for significantly improved handling. Picture yourself gripping the wheel of a pristine luxury sports car. You are going to feel a distinct difference. Every single vehicle feels totally unique, meaning just learning the nuances that your chosen getaway ride is a gripping game in itself.
And building right on that handling, we've got upgraded suspension systems. Now, I know, this might sound like a small, under-the-hood detail, but trust me, it fundamentally changes how driving feels. It gives the vehicles a grounded, really weighty presence. Whether you're tearing down a dirt road in the rural wetlands or taking an incredibly sharp corner on a sleek neon city street, the vehicle reacts realistically to the terrain. It makes the whole driving experience deeply immersive.
And of course, there are heavy consequences to all that high-speed driving. The introduction of realistic vehicle damage systems adds some incredibly thrilling stakes to the game. When your pristine sports car takes a hit, it's going to show, and it's going to heavily affect your performance. This right here is what turns a casual drive into a high-stakes survival sequence. You can't just go smashing through modern skyscrapers and heavy traffic without consequence anymore. You actually have to drive with genuine skill.
Which brings us to number 4. Pushing graphical boundaries. A true visual masterpiece. Now, none of the mechanics we've discussed would hit nearly as hard without an astonishing level of visual ambition. We are talking about advanced dynamic lighting that completely changes the mood of the Vice City skyline at sunset.
Think highly realistic, ray-traced reflections that make the world literally pop in stunning 4K HDR quality. Add to that immersive dynamic weather effects that can completely alter the atmosphere of the wetlands or the beaches in an instant. And just incredibly detailed environments, all the way from majestic drone flyovers right down to gritty street-level walking scenes. It's this hyper-realistic, cinematic, Rockstar-inspired atmosphere that really ties the entire package together.
And finally, number 5, the future of gaming, a brand new open-world milestone.
When you pull the massive map, the reactive AI, the tactical police chases, the grounded physics, and those breathtaking ultra-realistic graphics all together, you aren't just looking at a sequel, you're looking at a milestone. It's perfectly captured by this quote from our sources. GTA 6 aims to deliver one of the most realistic gaming worlds ever created. And honestly, if the developers deliver on everything shown and discussed, the global excitement is entirely justified. The ambition is just staggeringly high, and it literally has the potential to be recognized as one of the greatest open-world experiences ever designed.
So I gotta turn the focus over to you. Which feature are you waiting for the most? Is it the sheer unprecedented scale of exploring Vice City, the tactical thrill of those new police chases, or just getting completely lost in those ultra-realistic graphics at sunset? Think about what excites you the most as we continue to watch this definitive open-world experience take shape. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time as we continue to break down the most fascinating topics in the world of gaming.